Well, I got a game.
Yeah.
Like I said at the top, so this is a Stan Lee, inspired by those Stan Lee cameos.
Great.
In all the MCU movies, and the name of this one is Inappropriate Stan Lee Cameos.
Okay.
Because all the ones are adorable, they're endearing, you're like, good old Stan Lee, I love you, I love seeing you here.
Wasn't he a DJ in a strip club in one of them?
Deadpool, yeah. Yeah, something like that. So that is inappropriate, but I'm going to deal with just Phase One movies.
Okay.
We're just going to go through those. And the whole idea is, what's the most inappropriate place he could have popped up in that movie?
Sure.
To where you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, I got my first one right here.
Oh, okay.
Captain America, First Avenger.
Great.
He's a Nazi. He's in Hydra. He's putting someone into an oven. Excelsior!
Right. All the other Nazis are real tough and like strapping, and he's like all hunched over, and you can still see the glasses and everything. He's like, oh, hell Hydra, and he has two rickety fists up in the air. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Enough said!
Right. Okay, I can scratch that one off the list. So, the other ones, we've got, let's just go down the list. Iron Man. So the first one, the original cameo, what he did do was, he was himself, but he was mistaken as Hugh Hefner during one of these Tony Stark events. I
mean, again, the terrorist at the beginning of the movie in the cave.
What else can he do? What else can he do? Yeah.
Allah!
Right. He runs out like with a jacket bomb, Yeah. He just says something quippy and blows himself up.
I've had a lot of projects bomb over the years. His head rolls over to Tony Stark.
He's still got that happy grin on his face.
He's just looking up at him.
Yeah, let's hope this movie doesn't end up like Spider-Man 3! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Now he could be, is there just less dealing with the terrorists, but just him as Stan Lee or him as someone else that's just off, just like, why are you saying this,
In the first Iron Man? I mean, he could be the woman that Pepper Potts kicks out of the apartment.
He's like, but I gotta find my underwear. Hold on.
Tony Stark. What a great lover.
Wait a minute, I thought we were in love.
Are you saying it's not real? I told him I'd have his babies.
No, get out of here. Get out of here, old man.
Just keep shuffling.
Right.
Robert Downey Jr. comes out of the bathroom just like wiping his eyes with a towel. He's like, oh God. What is that?
What have I done?
What have I done?
Oh my gosh. Okay, then we got, after that we have Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
And this one's amazing. And I do have a little discussion point with the Stan Lee cameo in Incredible Hulk. Mm-hmm. So at this point, he gets his own blood in one of the Mexican Mountain Dew or
this
whatever.
This is the one where you kind of expect Stan Lee to turn into a Hulk.
Right. He drinks the Banner's blood.
Yeah.
And just straight up dies.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Or does he die, though? I always thought that was just a hint that maybe he could turn into some type of monster.
You mean in the future there's going to be a Stan Lee cameo where all of a sudden he goes, just
I don't know. I don't know what they were trying with.
That'd be amazing. But my point is, he's kissed people.
Yeah.
Would his blood be different than saliva or other bodily fluids?
Yeah.
I mean, I know physically it is, but you can transmit certain things through blood.
I think it is different what you can transmit through saliva as if you have HIV, I think you can only give it to somebody else through blood transfusions.
Through blood.
Like saliva's not going to do it.
Okay.
So it is possible.
Yeah.
But I mean, the saddest thing in that movie to me is that he can't have sex. Because if his heart rate gets too high, there's that scene where he and Liv Tyler start to make out, and you think they're going to have sex, and then his heart rate is getting too high, and he's like, we got to stop.
That's right.
That's awful.
That's horrible. Yeah. So getting back to the game.
Yeah.
So that is the actual cameo.
Yeah.
What would be the inappropriate Stan Lee cameo in Incredible Hulk?
I'm trying to think of what all happens in that movie.
I mean, it's him.
The military is in it a lot. The Abomination, and he have that fight at the end.
Right, all through, maybe there's something there through,
I mean, they do end up in the middle of New York City having that fight. So what if they're both running by an alley, like punching each other, and you just zoom the camera in, and Stan Lee's on his knees with some other bum, and he stands up, like, wipes his mouth, like, what's going on?
Hey, you're ruining my trash town. My bum village is gone.
Alright, back to it.
It's just a CGI, Jack Kirby or something.
Yeah.
Not, just to be the most horrible.
Yeah. The Hulk and Abomination stop fighting for just a second and like look down the alleyway. It's like, oh God.
Oh boy. Let's take this out of Harlem. Let's go to another borough.
Here.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What else? Honestly, that could just be the answer for all of these.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Stan Lee's like another bum's cock.
Yeah, even in Red Skull's lair, it's like, welcome into my office, other Nazis. I'm going to show you, and he's blowing them all up, and then what was that? Who's in here? Don't mind me, it's just warm in here.
I've never wanted to be a Marvel character so much before in my life.
I know, you're DC though, Creepy Bane.
Oh.
Yeah. He has an idea. He's gonna I'm gonna go to those Amalgam comics and make something happen.
Hey, Christian Bale could be in the next,
Thor.
Yeah. Is it Thor?
Thor Love and Thunder.
Yeah. So hey.
Why not?
Get old Bane in there.
Get in there,
Just
Bane.
don't call him Bane.
Yeah.
Call him Creepy Bane.
Okay, next up. Iron Man 2. Okay. The actual one is, he plays himself, but this time mistaken as Larry King. Which is cute.
Yeah.
So this is where they go to that. What is the name of that race where the city where the race takes place?
Oh yeah.
Like Monte Carlo or something
like that. Yeah.
So they go to Monte Carlo. You also have some Russia when Whiplash is in Russia.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the birds. Maybe,
Stan Lee's the bird.
Yeah.
I want my bird.
I want my bird.
You see, Stan Lee just crouched over in a giant cage.
Stan Lee won a cracker. Yeah, the bird one.
Could be one of the robots that War Machine and Iron Man have to fight at the end. It's a big robot, but Stan Lee's head is on it.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here, boys?
Feet up, yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could go with the old trusty, old reliable where Rhodey and Iron Man go to that weird park, you know? And then you just, while the lights are flashing, you just see him in the bushes with another bum. It is the same universe, Evan, so characters can come back.
Why not?
But yeah, Iron Man 2, what would be the most inappropriate thing? I mean, you've got Hammer.
Yeah.
And all the Hammer tech. You've got these celebrations showing off the new technologies.
There is that party at the beginning where Iron Man, lands and he's celebrating and everything. And you could have, I don't know, there are a lot of hot chicks there. You could have just Stan Lee dressed up as a hot chick. You're like, Tony! Of course, this is the sequel to Iron Man, so he's like, did you forget about me, Tony? That one night was magical.
That was magical, and him in just a robe that's open, walking towards him.
Look at it! He's just shaking. It's still here for you, Tony.
Yeah, I do like the idea of replacing an existing character with Stan Lee.
Yeah.
So I don't know who would make the most sense with that one, but I like that. Those are good options. Next one. Thor. So the real Stan Lee cameo with Thor.
Stan Lee on Asgard would be fun.
Yeah. Asgardian Stan Lee. Mm-hmm. The original, though, he was a hick trying to move Mjolnir.
Yeah, I remember that,
with his truck, and he rips the bed of his truck off.
He's Mjolnir. He doesn't even say anything. He just has to, precariously, plank himself in the ground.
I don't mean to be a dick and ruin the fun. It's just a cameo. The
Mjolnir's not in the first Thor that much.
Okay.
You can call it an extended cameo. Hawkeye has an extended cameo in that movie.
True.
But he's not in it a ton.
True. So yeah, he's the hammer.
He's the hammer.
He just goes, I'm Mjolnir.
Mjolnir!
Mjolnir away.
Every time Thor reaches for him, I'm on my way!
I'm a-coming, Thor.
He's just holding Stan Lee by the ankles.
Right. I keep picturing his just his face on the hammer. You just think
his whole body is just brick straight.
So he
doesn't even look like a hammer. He's just Stan Lee in his normal clothes,
hurling his man around. You know, just busted up frost giants and whatnot. And okay, that's great.
Yeah, but he still has that rope on the bottom of his feet so Thor can spin him.
Yes. That little leather strap.
I like the idea of Stanley just, wow.
Here we go.
Excelsior.
We did Captain America. So lastly, we're on to the Avengers, where
he's one of the Chitauri.
He's just like,
he's one of those worms
flying around. So the original one is just him at the end, you know, on camera going, superheroes in New York.
Yeah.
Give me a break. And he goes back to playing chess.
Superheroes in New York. Now I'm trying to see if I can do Stan Lee.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Superheroes in New York. Give me a break. I'll work on it.
He's always got like that. He's always happy about whatever he's saying.
Yeah.
Superheroes in New York.
I've got cancer. I think him being one of the Chitauri, one of those worms, could be a lot of fun.
I think him being the worm would be fun. And
again, no effects added, just Stan Lee,
noodling his way through New York.
His way through the sky, a giant Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Just like...
He's not in the first wave, he's in the second wave.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
he's the worm that the Hulk punches.
Oh, okay. I'm always angry. Excelsior, no. No, never mind. No. Excelsior, oh no. Good guys. I love when a game ends on silence. That's the game, Evan. All right. Inappropriate Stan Lee cameos. We're going to be back in a couple of weeks with Phase 2.